obviously he'll be voted in. But Chet's got to be thinking, I got to make that all-star team. You can't come out and lay an egg like you did in this first half versus competition like victory. You've got to rise to the occasion.
Williams gets the bucket to get the scoring started in the second half. Wembanyama had 12 minutes at the half on Sunday, and he finishes on the third. I actually never believed that the Fantastic Four was real, as Williams gets another bucket on the float. But the way his arms can stretch just defies all laws of physics. They're going to get it to him on the post. Double comes, and he doesn't care.
And not only did the double do anything about it.
With a 7'6" wingspan. All alone, Seasson Wallace for three. Well, the third quarter,
it's been
day against Miami. Oklahoma City really blew it open in the third quarter. 39-26 advantage in that quarter. San Antonio battling bucket for Fox.
If you're Mitch Johnson, that's a welcome sight right there with Fox knocking down that three.
Wade had as much as a 19-point lead on Sunday at Minnesota. Eventually lost 104-103. They're trying to have a better second half, and this shooting's going to help. Stephon Castle
for the three, and this time Fox returns the favor and finds Castle.
Pump, SGA, lobbed it for Hart.
Okay.
Man, Holmgren does the rest. That was a no.
You know, it could be plays like that could get Chet going.
Wembanyama had a little bit of an opening. Fox couldn't find him in time. Instead, Barnes short, weak side rebound. Wemby brings it down. OKC wanted to travel, gets it back out for Champagnie. Now it's Castle on the attack. Swing, Barnes another chance. And he's short. Three over the previous 7 games. Was 37% on the season. Gilgeous-Alexander outside Wallace. Wembanyama had the closeout. Wembanyama lost his footing. Now Wiggins looking to take advantage, and does.
Yeah, he recognized all the way to the cup. There's no one there to protect the rim.
Castle, a blur to the bucket, had it stripped by Wiggins. Turnover forced by this Thunder team. Does it better than anybody in the NBA. Holmgren stop, feed, Williams back out. Gilgeous-Alexander, the cross, the drive, and he's fouled. He's holding that ankle. Takes an extra beat before he gets up.
This shot, that's a pass. That was nowhere even near the rim. You think it was a shot?
I would tell you that
Oh, that was definitely a pass by SGA to Chet.
As Gilgeous-Alexander for this team, and they put the ball in his hands much more often this year. He's rewarded them with high-level play. Swing, swing. Barnes keeps firing. A little too strong this time.
Still struggling.
Bounce, Williams to the rim. Timeout, Mitch Johnson. Largest lead for OKC. It's an 8 in clutch scoring, despite playing the 5th fewest clutch games in the league. As Wembanyama floats, no. Holmgren, San Antonio. It's an 8-0 Oklahoma City run. SJ's looking for more. He banked it home. Plus the foul. Creativity from the MVP. It was third on De'Aaron Fox, and with that, 20 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 111. Can settle him now only 15 games behind the Big Dipper. Fox kept his dribble alive, trying to get past Holmgren. Fox will fire. Money.
Need it. Stop the bleeding a little. See now if they can get back to their defensive principles.
16 for Castle. Just feels like SGA's in complete control right now. Oh, the fend-off. Wembanyama goes down, and they're going to call the offensive foul, but Wemby is in real pain, holding that right knee.
Now, was this knee to knee?
Expect him to come out anyway.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that knee injury. Now you stiffen up over there on the sideline.
Fox, that was pretty.
This is who I want to see get going. De'Aaron Fox, instant offense here.
Only 5 field goal attempts so far. He's got 7. Holmgren lost his footing. Oh, Fox gambled, and he's going to be called for his 4th personal. 6-point game, under 7 to play in this third quarter. Wiggins gets around Barnes. Had it knocked away by Cornette. Forced the turnover. Here comes Castle. Eyes up. Harper in. Castle attacks and finishes, plus the foul.
Response here by the Spurs for San Antonio.
This team for San Antonio still wildly young. Certainly you put the two blossoming into a star in front of our eyes. Gilgeous-Alexander feeds the outside around the horn for Wiggins. Guarded by Harper. Now 10 to shoot for Williams. Gets past Harper and sneaks it through.
See, that can't happen. That's got to be a switch up top if you're Williams to turn the corner and then started playing defense.
Harper reads off the screen. Champagnie three short. Midway through the third. Gilgeous-Alexander just sets the contact from the rookie and draws the foul. They're going to call it on the floor. So far tonight, he's got 11 shot attempts. He's knocked through 7 of them. It's already 14 fouls for San Antonio. Oh, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander had Cornette lost in the sauce. 22 for SGA. Lead back up to 8. Keldon Johnson on the curl. The sidestep strips. Wiggins with another one. The quick hands.
Cornette.
SGA. Jay Will's three. He drills it. French vanilla. Cornette and Wembanyama on the floor together. That's going to be stripped out of bounds off Castle. But now can they lock in defensively? The Thunder have found their offensive rhythm. Williams on the fend-off. Caruso on the outside. Up ahead from Wembanyama. They'll attack right on Williams. He goes down hard. A lot of contact, no foul. Bounce it, Caruso. Lob it for Williams. Missed it. Wiggins on a second chance. And
Let's here by the Spurs.
Castle coast to coast. Had a block by Williams. It has gotten physical in the third, and the Thunder have turned up the heat. 4:20 to play. Off the screen, SGA snakes and scores.
He can get that shot anytime he wants and roll, so he's getting right to that free throw line.
It's a 9-0 looking for more. It's Williams with a swipe and a slam.
Well, the answered with a 7-0 run, only to be countered by OKC's 11-0 run.
Harper fend off. SGA got a pace. Gilgeous-Alexander all the way is fouled. SGA and J-Dub, 19 combined points, make it 20 in this third quarter. And J-Dub now on the bench for OKC. A.J. Mitchell and Kenrich Williams out there with Jalen Williams, as well as Caruso and SGA. Wembanyama calling for it. Now he's got it with 9 on the clock. Going to go to work against this zone. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama is fouled. 18-point game. Now the Spurs are the only team in the NBA with a 500 record when trailing after 3. They're 7-7. But Oklahoma City this season, 29-2.
Third quarter scoring teams in the association, and that was on full tilt tonight.
Barnes, good defense, fourth quarter. We'll see if Oklahoma City can cruise to the finish with him on the bench. Again, he's hadn't had to play a large portion of fourth quarters, and his running mate is looking like his old self tonight. J-Dub gets into the paint. Spray it out, open man, it's Joe, it's a 3.
And again, the recipe in the or 2 in that paint to collapse this defense. And now the Thunder starting to find that outside shooting.
Champagnie on the fend-off, Barnes with 5 to shoot. The defense has been turned up several levels in this second half. Waters knocks it down. He is familiar with the
Victor.
Here is Wembanyama. Rise. No. Another foul call, and Wembanyama is holding his ankle.
Think about this.
At the charity stripe as a team. You're learning about yourself as you go, as a team. Goes back to what Mark Daigneault told us as Wendy misses the second.
Over the last month to them. And, you know, J-Dub talked about the humility, you know, going out, oh, look at this.
And it's going to be a goaltend.
The humility.
Privilege to feel like you're getting the best out of everybody. He said if you respond the correct way and it makes you better every single time out there. Holmgren with a block. Wemby with a follow. Your way through it, you can get stronger, but you have to learn your lessons along the way. It's a great example on the fly of Oklahoma City learning their lesson.
Foul there on Chet.
And it's going to be a turnover number 10 for the Thunder.
Side help.
Harper tees it up and knocks it down.
A question for the Spurs now. A little over 8 minutes left here just to kind of chip away at this.
Mitchell guarded by Champagnie. Cross, the bump, the lay, no, and another offensive foul. Castle on the drive. Holmgren got a piece and a foul on the loose ball. This is a chippy fourth quarter so far. Castle feeling the effects as Joe dominoed over to a statement victory. Can they find their way back in to make this just interesting in the waning minutes? As that's going to be a foul off the ball going up ahead for Harper. Wemby running with him. Harper turn on the Jets. Find the cutting. Johnson for two.
Down to 15 here. A lot of time here for your psyche if you're the Spurs.
Kick out. Johnson, three. Splash! A 14-2 Spurs run. SGA at the scorers table will check in next dead ball. Offense has gone stagnant right now for Oklahoma City.
And if I'm Mitch Johnson, I got to think about getting Victor out. See if we can get him back, if we can close this some more.
Mitchell got the bump. And he's going to get Houston to take on the Rockets at 7:30. And then the Knicks in.
Mitchell now has scored 10-plus points now in 33 of 39 games.
Jay Mitchell only 11 games in double figures last year. Fox lost it. Get on the deck to it. Wallace ties him up. It's a jump ball. Pump. Williams drive. Williams had a block, but a foul on Champagnie. He had cruel intentions going to the rim. Instead, he's going to go to Olympics, NBA All-Star Weekend, all coinciding.
Yes.
It is a good time.
You tuned in to NBC Peacock.
Castle, whip around, Champagnie drive, Champagnie, a lot of contact, and the foul called on Williams. So San Antonio.
Down on the Riverwalk, February 4th.
Offensive rebound taken out of the hands of Johnson.
And SGA on the floor at the same time. Takes his hand on the basketball.
Gilgeous-Alexander, step back. 5 minutes to play. The San Antonio have one final push in them. Champagnie, dump off for Cornet. Jay Will thought he was fouled on the momentum. And it's good. Now 11 of 35 from three-point range as Gilgeous-Alexander was hit. And Oklahoma about what their shot quality has been like over the last stretch of games as SGA. They were losing. They went that 6-6 stretch over 12 games. They just weren't making their opening against Miami on Sunday, 124-112, where they really found that rhythm in the second half. It was a great example of it. And you could certainly argue that tonight
might be his first of the evening. And he's second in terms of steals. And they're down to at least 6 of those, where it's going to be a make or break for their season.
Well, the Spurs get to go back home for 3 after this one. Oklahoma City has a 4-game road trip. Houston, Miami, Cleveland, and Milwaukee.
Yeah, we're going to find out a lot about this OKC team who's been great on the road. SGA, Castle kind of getting into it here.
It's going to be double technicals. And no harm, no foul when it's all said. Dagnall, who is a student manager under Jim Calhoun, learned a ton of how to lead a group of men as the Aaron Fox rattles home a triple.
This is for him, playmaker.
And how about Victor Wembanyama back at the scores table with 2:37 to play in a 14-point game. Hot potato finds Caruso for 3. And Mitch Johnson will take the time. That was not a landing space foul because it was not deemed a reckless closeout. Caruso just went right into the Wemby body and got the bucket.
Side of whomever he plays against.
Champagnie, he's got that trigger coming back. This is a 16-point game, and both of these teams are still giving max, which...
Come on, man, you're 31 years old. For the Thunder as well. Caruso with 11.
34, 5, and 5 for SGA. And that's an offensive foul on Harper. December 13th. And the defending NBA champions played like it, especially in the second half here tonight. Mitchell turns the corner. It's a three. Great. And it was shift
Point to Wiggins.
He really does have a ton of skill as Harper pulls, can't hit on the pull-up. But 6 rebounds and 4 assists tonight, 29 minutes. Didn't feel like he forced anything. Came up big on both ends of the floor at times. Oh, he lost Harper. Around for Joe. Can he complete the highlight? Yes, sir.
And the hockey assist goes to A.J. Mitchell because
the cherry on top to a perfect second half performance from the Oklahoma City Thunder. McLaughlin short, bodies hitting the OKC, 33-4 against everybody else. They were 0-3 against the San Antonio Spurs coming into tonight. And whatever demons might have existed, completely gone after this second half performance. Wiggins, rebound, and they can start to play the music here at Paycom Center. Don't stop them now. The 4-7 with an emphatic 119-98 victory.
you talk about answering the bell, the chants. They've been hearing it all. The Spurs had their number. And Wembanyama was the great equal.